Hey guys, Gaston with Rough Country. It is raining and storming outside. I don't know if you can hear that. I need to take this truck out of town and I need to be able to put stuff in the bed and make sure that it stays protected. I think it's a perfect time for me to show you just how easy it is to install our hard roll-up tonneau cover. All right, I'll quickly go over what's included in the kit. We've got our bulkhead seal and our drain tubes. Next, we've got our clamps for our rails. We've got the rails themselves. We've got our bolts that hold our initial panel of our tonneau cover to the rails. We've got the roll-up cover, and we've got our safety straps, as well as any tools you may need to install. The first step is going to be to mount our rails to the bed sides. We'll drop those in place and get them clamped down. And before we install our rail, we're going to go ahead and install our bulkhead seal across the bulkhead up front. Make sure we keep everything weather tight. So we've got the surface cleaned. We're gonna go ahead and remove the backing off the seal and install it on the bulkhead. Now we're gonna take our drain tube and attach it to the nipple on the rail. And I'm gonna go ahead and route this drain tube while we're here. And what that's gonna do is if any water happens to intrude into this channel, it's gonna drain down these holes, run down the rail, out that tube, and onto the ground. Now we're gonna take our clamp, we're gonna go under the bed rail, and then bring it up and lock it into this groove along the inside. Once we do that, we'll just tighten it down, and it's gonna hold the rail firm to the bedside. We'll do another on the other end, and then we'll stick the other rail on. All right, we'll just repeat that process on the passenger side as well. Drain tube in, rail on, and clamp it down. Now I just need to set the cover in place, bolt it down, and we're almost done. We're gonna remove these bolts from these T's, slide them into a channel on the initial panel, and then that's gonna drop into brackets that are already attached to our rail. All right, so we're gonna lift up this initial panel, and if you look right here, there are notches in these rails. We're gonna take our bolts, put them into place, slide 2 toward the driver's side, then we'll get 2 more, slide those over to the passenger side. All right, now we just need to line our bolts up with our brackets on the rails. Now we'll take our safety strap. You'll see that it's got 2 eyelets. That's gonna slip over those bolts we just dropped in the brackets. Then we'll attach a flat washer, a lock washer, and a wing nut. Repeat that on the driver's side. All right, before I tighten those down, I'm gonna roll the cover out, make sure it's square with the truck, and we'll cinch those down, and we'll be done. You do have the ability to fine tune your latch and slide it in or out as you see you may need. You can also bring the latch mechanism up or down to make sure that your cover is nice and snug against the tailgate. All right, fitment looks perfect. Now we'll roll it up, cinch the bolts up front, and complete the installation. So for your strap, you're gonna bring it over the rolled up tonneau cover. We've got a cleat here. You're gonna simply click it into place and pull to secure your rolled up tonneau. And when you're ready to unroll it, simply reverse. We're gonna let a little bit of the tension off this clip and roll your cover out. And that's how easy it is to install the hard roll-up tonneau cover from Rough Country. Now, the contents of the bed are protected from the elements, from prying eyes and light fingers. This particular one is for the GMC and Chevrolet 1500s, but we make these for a variety of trucks. So no matter what you drive, we've got you covered. Check it out today at roughcountry.com.